everyone, this is Fantasy-esque and welcome back to Niche Faerie Flowers. Before we begin, I want to say a very special welcome to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it immensely. We are picking up today with one of our two beautiful metal pixies, which we haven't really talked about before, but we have a golden pixie over here, and then we have a sibling of his called Elith, who looks very much like Silver to me. So I like the idea that this gold and silver pairing, they're kind of like metal pixies in my mind. Depending on how they look, sometimes we, name them after candy. Not in terms of their actual names that the nichelings call each other, but just what we recognize them as. We have all sorts of different things. We had breadfruit nicheling, we had, I just can't remember. We've had a ton of them. We often refer to our kings as like chocolate kings, caramel kings, all these kind of cool things. So for the first time, I've really felt as though we have some metal pixies on our hand, and we're also going to be pairing up these metal pixies. So it might sound a little bit odd, but in all honesty, at this point in our tribe, we've had many inbreedings that kind of save us. And Elith is the newest female that I am wanting to breed. And we had a look at every single male in our tribe currently. Turns out she's only compatible with her brother, Quinsif. So we're gonna pair these guys up and see what kind of cool kooky baby they give us. Now both of them have recessive merfolk, so they could have a mer child, which is kind of intriguing. They both have really cool colors and different ones from each other as well. So I'm excited, and they both have mask patterning, which we absolutely love. So I am just gonna wiggle Elith right over here, and then I'll get Quinsif to go ahead. There we go. And these two are expectant. And let's see, Prince Evel. Also, before I forget, I did mention in the previous episode that I was gonna change one of the stones, like stone colors, for either the flowers or the gods. I kept the god stones, as you can see. I like that lilac sort of color. But I've gone ahead and changed the blue tone of our fairies to a darker purple, so it stands out just a little bit more. And we can see Bedfaria wearing it in the middle, and I think it's much easier to identify, but it's along the same vein as a god. So I really like it. I think it looks much prettier than what we had before, because the blue is a little bit difficult to tell. It was very similar to the lilac anyways, and a little bit to the white, so I'm kind of glad we have that darker purple for our fairies, which at this point is a little bit late in the game, but that's okay, guys. That's okay. We can make changes whenever we want, and that is the cool thing about all of this. So Lean's gonna break this. We also have an orange stone that we don't really use, and I'm not entirely sure what that stone is for. I don't know. I think it was something for runts. Like, if we had a runt ever. I don't remember. But we haven't let any of our females who've gotten impregnated by rogues give birth, so we haven't had to deal with that problem. But I think I had the orange stone in the beginning, just to keep track of any, like, rogue-born children. Not that it's difficult to tell them apart. It really isn't. But it's good to have just that extra stone. I mean, I don't know when I might need to use it at some point, so I think it's good that we have that on hand. Okay, let's grab these. Let's see, you two. Malkova, you can't really hunt, and neither can Percy, which is funny because he's a dragon. He's a dragon with these dangerous fangs, but he cannot hunt. So he's not even gonna try. Okay, well, he tried a little bit, okay? Sometimes you just get tempted. Sometimes you just get tempted and you can't help yourself. Okay, everyone's moving along quite nicely. Let's turn the day. Who died? Oh no! It was Markova. He was on his last day. See, this time I remembered. Markova, I thought you were dead before and you weren't, but this time I remembered you. So I feel a little bit proud of myself. I didn't forget the service he has rendered us all these years. Okay, so Lean, you're gonna stick close to your itty bitty baby and look after her as much as possible. Faerie King Ivan is gonna be busy exploring with Bedfaria, who's gonna stick close by. And then Fairy Prince Seth is very much enamored with his brother at this point. He's going to follow along and make sure everyone is safe over there. Although he is, you know, royalty. So really, he shouldn't have to worry about their safety. That's what all the guards are for. But all the guards are otherwise preoccupied with each other on this end. Trying to do some exploration of their own. And also trying to cook up some romance. So they've been a little bit, you know, not paying attention to what's going on with the king. Which really isn't the greatest state to be in, but we haven't had any attacks that we need to worry about at this stage. So that's okay. Turning another day. Our little princess, Riachia, she is now able to move around a tad bit. Evel is on his last day. And honestly, he's done so good trying to get us these nuts. He was helping us along with our Faerie King Ivo when Ivo was alive. And now he's kind of doing it all by himself, but he's been doing a really good job, I think. Okay, Henrexia, you can hunt that mole. Nice. So we got that. Percy, let's dive here. Oh, you can dig up some stuff. Let's not ignore that. Grab this berry. And let's see, Quinsif, grab that berry, clear this. Elith is ready to settle down on a nest. Excellent. I'll get it to move last, actually. Just in case we find anything with these others. Though we might want to kind of move her along. Nope. Okay, that's completely fine. I'll get her to just build a nest right over here and clear these spots. Since everyone's going to be moving more or less in this direction anyways, I think that's okay. And we've got like an interesting little beach here. Nice. So I think what we might get done is we'll sweep this way towards these trees and clear this entire spot. And I think we won't go beyond where Seth is now. And then once we're done that way, I like this kind of little, I wouldn't call it an alley, but we've got this very, very narrow pathway that snakes down to the next port we have to go to. And I think that's going to be a really fun journey for our nichelings once we wrap up this part of the island. I think that's going to be pretty cool. Okay. Let's settle down next to Elith, turn to day, and see what sort of baby these metal nichelings are going to produce now. Oh, she's adorable! Oh, I love it! Oh, she's so cute! Okay. Ooh, and she has the water body as well! Nice! Okay, she's got water body. She can't go underwater though because she can only collect up some stuff. That's okay. But, oh, that's adorable. She's got the silver from her mother, but she's also got this kind of onyx coloring underneath. Oh, that works so well. That looks good. Look at how amazing this pixie looks. I think this is one of the best pixies we have produced to date. Oh, that looks so good. That looks so, so good. Let's go ahead and give her a name. This is going to be God Rhea. So God Rhea, welcome to the family. That black and silver looks so good together. Ah, that looks so good. And nice! God Bedfera is of age. So we're going to give her that last Godstone. Now, she's not one of the fairies we found, so she doesn't get all fairy stones. She gets 2 Godstones because she was born a god, and she gets 1 fairy stone because the king claimed her. But okay, let's... she's gonna mate with our king, and hopefully they can produce an heir. Oh, no. Oh, nice. Okay, so both of them have really low fertility. So, yeah, it's a bit of a struggle to get them going. But we are doing quite well, I think. Let's move Riachia over there. Solene is going to try and knock down this berry bush. Wrestle it as much as possible. Okay, these guys, Henrexia. Let's jump here. And then Percy. Clear away this spot. Oh, nice. We found a nest down that way. If anyone wants to wiggle here. Quinsif's going to help his mate to break that nest. And then we'll get Elith to dive this way. She can look after her little baby. And also do a little bit of exploring. Okay. Seth is going to clear that. And then he's going to move away from that space. And so is Bedfaria. There we go. There we go. Let's turn the day. Now, like I said, that little narrow pathway is something we're going to come back to at a later point. Not just yet. Not just yet. Okay, we're going to have to get someone to take care of Riachia, unless she ages up before Celine passes. Okay, Henrexia, let's hunt that mole. Delicious. And Percy, I don't even think it's going to be worth trying. Well, I guess you could have tried. I guess you could have. Katim's going to gather up that berry. Quinsip is going to clear these grasses. And then he's going to hop down here. We'll get Elith to clear these grasses. And she's going to wiggle this way. Okay, you guys. Clear this, clear that. Grab a berry. Ivan's going to clear this. And then I think I want to wiggle Bedfaria down here. Because she's going to be ready in the next day to have her baby. So she's going to wiggle down into this nest and start making herself at home. Okay, let's turn the day. We're moving quite quickly, but I think this is good. This is good. Oh, nice! Riache is of age. So really, she doesn't have to worry about not being looked after by anyone. And then Enrexia is going to do some hunting on her last day with us. And oh my goodness! Ah! We have a Barina! We have a Barina that's after our pregnant Bedfaria. You little... Stay away. Stay away! Okay, Percy. This is when we need Percy. This is when we need Percy to attack this Barina. To stay away from Bedfaria. Like, no thank you. No thank you. Bedfaria's gonna jump out of there. I don't think she's gonna have her baby, like, on a nest with all of these kooky nichelings. Who can go? We have... Okay, Elith is gonna do something a little dangerous here. She's gonna leave her baby. Faerie King Ivan's gonna look after her because she is wanting to try and help with this Barina problem. She's gonna be a brave god. She's gonna jump right next to Quinsif. They're gonna help make like a protective barrier between Bedfaria and that Barina. And then Bedfaria is gonna just go into labor from all of that stress and that struggle. She was just, you know, thinking about herself. She's being a happy little nicheling, settling into this nest that our god so nicely found for her. And then just when she's ready to have her baby, this Barina just jumps out of nowhere, surprising the heck out of her. Thankfully, we had a bunch of gods that we've brought up that could go to her defense. So I think the king will be quite happy with everyone's efforts in that regard. And to show his appreciation, he's going to help Elith look after little baby Rhea, who needs her godstone, actually. So I'll give her the godstone, and let's settle down to see if Bedfaria gives us an heir. It's such a pretty boy. Okay. Now this is, I think, a family appearance we have seen before, but it's adorable nonetheless. Those eyebrows are back. Let's give him, he's going to be the new fairy prince. So actually Seth needs to get his pink stone back, and his title is no longer going to be fairy prince. This little baby is going to be the new fairy prince. Fairy Prince Lyrian. That's a nice name. Fairy Prince Lyrian, welcome to the family. Look at him, he's so cute. Okay. Since they have kind of done their part over there, okay, and we need to bring down this Barina. Yes! Okay, we've brought down that Barina, and I think to celebrate... Did we just have 3 deaths? Oh my goodness, we just had 3 deaths. And I didn't even realize. Okay, well, to celebrate the fact this Barina has gone down, I think Quinsif and Elith are going to get up to a little bit of romancing. Oh, there we go. And these 2 siblings, they have... Look at this, they've got, like, pretty good fertility. They've got 4 each. It's not high, but they've got better fertility. Like, they've got normal fertility. Everyone else that's been in our tribe has low fertility. So, that's kind of a really good pairing. Okay, Bedfaria, let's jump out so that your baby has a little bit of space. And let's see, you guys. Let's just clear these spots. Hop this way, maybe. Quinsif is going to come here. Oh, okay. Just dive that way, I guess. Riacha, let's grab some berries. We'll get Rhea to hop here, and the king can continue to look after her. Seth is gonna grab some berries, and everyone has kind of moved around. Our numbers are getting low again. Nothing to stress about. 9's a pretty good number. 9's a good number. It's kind of the number we've always had. But okay, guys, with that said and done, I'm going to leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.